Oh, why do you keep doing this to me? Good morning. Hey. Good morning. Hearts everywhere. Thank you. I need a butter. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. I need a butter. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. I never been to Africa, but I wanna be indigenous. I'm needing someone different for me. All of my friends are gone. They can take I run this town. Jealousy won't tilt my crown, so I'll block them. I have been all around. No love I have found. They cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I am bound. I have been all around. No love I haven't found. They cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I am bound. I need a brother. I need a brother. I need a brother for me to get into. Hey, I need a brother. I need a brother. I need a brother for me to get into. Listen to me play the I'm locking up my afro. I think I need a point for something just a little bit strong. I need a butter. I need a butter. Come me to get into. I need a butter. I need a butter. I need a butter. Come me to get into. Shake your body, move your body to the right. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the double beat. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the right. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the double beat. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. I need a butter. I need a butter. I know love I need a butter. I need a butter. So motherland I am. I need a butter. So I just, got some Chick-fil-A over here. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't stand no damn soggy hash brown. Shit gets stuck in your teeth, and I done got into this new thing called a Sunjoy. It's lemonade and sweet tea mixed together, and normally it hit, but this morning
because she has nothing else going on. And while she's sitting around running around talking about
what happened, Chick-fil-A? What happened? You're known for your customer service and your, sweet chicken. And today, I just want to tell y'all to stop it because that won't it. And if the breakfast ain't right,
because now it's the problem.
But I'm still here for you. How was you guys this weekend? You guys had a good time? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you guys all about my weekend momentarily. But first and foremost, my name is Boots. I am the Hip Hop Oracle. I am an intuitive reader extraordinaire. I read the stars and I also read the general public. The stars have a private way of booking me, but you can book me as well if you would like to. www.spiritsquad.org/tipjar. And everything on that page is available unlimitedly. Okay, which means that it's never shut down for you. However, Saturday and Sunday, I don't work. Okay, Saturday and Sunday, I use for rejuvenation of myself. And last week, I had a bit of an early weekend because I kind of burnt out around Thursday. But as you can see, Mother is here, Mother is queer, and Mother is ready to read. But before that, let's go ahead and go to our God in prayer. God of the universe, God of love, God of light, on this beautiful 11/11, I am reckoning with you to protect my audience from danger seen and unseen, for the demons and their realities to be slain underneath my tongue. So mote it be. I come to you bearing the burdens of not only myself, but everybody who attunes their energy, not only to my word, but my livelihood. I say, protect us from the thorns in this reality, both the thorns that we embrace willingly and those that come out of nowhere. I rid the world of those burdens for the disingenuous, for the unauthentic, for the users, for the beggars. I smite you at this point. You have no place in our livelihoods. As we are dancing in the light, we know darkness is a cast of our own physical body, which is called a shadow. And those shadows in which bring enlightenment to us, I embrace. But the disdain, I do not. I smite it underneath my tongue. It has no further power in our reality. And that is my only wish for today. What did you wish for? Let me know in the comments. I say for the ancestors. Okay. So much it be for my witches. And amen to all of my Christians. So yeah, you guys know the drill. If you're trying to book a bitch, you are more than welcome to do that. www.spiritsquad.org/tipjar. And the code word for today and the remainder of the week is slain. That's SLAIN. Slain. Okay. You're gonna know why. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Somebody in squad type that in the comment section so the girls know what's going on. Do you recognize this outfit? What did I wear this outfit in? It's something recent. I just want to see who's a real fan and who's not.
Who said that?
Somebody said, quick read, please. You got to quickly get your ass out of here and go to jail because, as you can see, I am not reading the general public right now, bitch. Okay, you got to understand how the show is run, honey, before I snap on you like a turtle.
My Lord. A snapping turtle.
You better sit your unique ass down before I take that dress Uncle Johnny made you off and put it on my head as a head wrap.
Uncle Johnny made my dress that cheap spandex. She looks a mess.
Ooh, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
This week, I'm not playing. This week, we will have order because demons are running rampant in the palace. We will have order. Okay, a couple of housekeeping things really, really quickly. If you have made a purchase on my website and you don't know what you're buying, don't get on my motherfucking nerves. Okay, a lot of you are purchasing something that I do render you. You don't hear it on the live video, or you've entered in your information incorrectly. Please, 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 for the sake of me and my nerves, fill out your information correctly. It's available unlimitedly in the tip jar. Okay, so you don't have to rush. Just make sure everything is done accordingly, because I don't need you coming back around talking about something you didn't get, something you want to refund, when in fact, really, you gave me the wrong information. Okay, so please be on the lookout. Okay. Shout out to every single client that I had last week that I moved to this week because of my emotional state last week and me being exhausted and things of that nature. So I just want to give a special shout out to all of you. Nobody asked for a refund. Everybody rescheduled accurately. And I'm going to pick up where I left off today, right after this show. So thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate you. Yeah. The cookout is fucking this Saturday. And honestly, I'm not nervous at all. Again, I kicked my social anxiety to the curb after that Beyonce concert, no motherfucking shade. So I'm actually very, very excited. We had some time in squad. And speaking of squad, we have readings on Fridays now. So Fridays, I will not be live in the general public, okay? But squad memberships are $100. You can join in on a very beautiful community of spiritual people. It is a squad cookout. This has been 7 years in the fucking making. They've wanted me to bring everybody together for a very long time, and it's finally here. I can't believe it. I know I have a week full of work prior to the cookout, but I'm more comfortable in going to this that I'm throwing than I am in going to family events, and I find that to be a quite bit perplexing. It's interesting how people that you never wrapped your arms around support you like this. So it is my pleasure and my honor to bring everybody together. People are flying in from left and right. We're getting travel accommodations together and everything's like that. If you're talking about coming, yeah, you can come if you buy a motherfucking goddamn gay ticket. Tickets are only $100 this year. $100 to come chill with me for about a good 3 or 4 hours. We're gonna get fucked up at the end of it, and then we do have a club night afterwards that I may or may not be attending. Really depends on how the cookout goes, but I am very, very excited to see my girls. I got press coming. The news is coming from Charlotte because this is actually the most tickets or most people expected to be at this park that I grew up in ever. When my manager told the people how many people we were expecting, they were like, we can accommodate you, but we've never had something like this out here. It's a nature preserve, and they also have a raptor center over there as well. So there's a lot of events. Kayaking will be provided. If you want to get in a motorboat, you can do that. Jet skis will be provided. I've went all out for this, and I only charged $100, and I sold 67 tickets. And so if you do the math, that's $6,700. Well, I put for $10,000 in terms of this event. It is going to be spectacular. I cannot wait to see all of my girls, and thank you so much for the 7 years of patience before I brought everybody together. If you are handy capable, like I like to call you, we have special accommodations for you. Just let me know. And other than that, I'm ready to see you guys on Saturday. So ready. Yeah. all the tarot card orders are filled, except for the last two that y'all purchased tarot cards yesterday. They will be filled on this Friday. My store opens up on October 31st, and all of September we are getting this workshop right over here together. We just put a couch in there. We got to put a TV, a desk in there, and we got to put a lot of shelves in there because I have a lot of products that I'm going to be getting out to you. What are you interested in purchasing from my store? Let me know in the comment section real quick. Yeah, whatever it is, I'm damn sure gonna have it. And I'm also opening a part of my store called the thrift store part of my store. This is something new. I don't get rid of stuff. I'm a hoarder. I hate to say it. I'm a hoarder. I have clothes from my senior year of high school still in my closet somewhere, and a lot of stuff is in the back shed that I'm going to turn into a guest house. And so I am going to be selling my stuff. I'm going to desensitize it from my energy just in case a dumb witch want to try to cast on me.
Oh, the breakfast.
Okay, so there's a way that I can shed my energy off of it. But if you want to have something that I've owned, you're more than welcome to purchase that in the thrift store side of the store. I'm excited about this, and it should coexist with an application that I'm finally dropping on Halloween too. Cross your fingers, because dealing with these app developers, I mean, it's about to have me really be like,
so fuck y'all.
You know what I'm saying? This has been actually 5 years in the making. So things are coming to a revolutionary head around here. And I just need me some head, you know, at this point.
I love sucking dick, bitch.
Right. So I'm excited about the store opening up too. So Halloween, that's going down. The music video DVD is going to take a little bit more time. I think I'm going to drop that around Thanksgiving or Christmas time period with all of the visuals. We still have work to do on that. We have 4 out of the 7 of the Deadly Sins already filmed. We have 3 more to do, and I have 2 more songs to complete. I'm taking my time with that. I kind of got a little off track dealing with the cookout and dealing with clients and getting back acclimated with work. But if you are a music fan of mine, let me know in the comment section what your favorite song is. And I pray that I can deliver these 7 Deadly Sins in a very artistic way. And it's so funny because, you know, I was reading a doctrine on Aleister Crowley, who is known to be the Dark Father, or, you know, the leader of the crooked path, so to speak. And he says they're going to challenge you if you're trying to capture the 7 deadly sins artistically or any type of way. That is the way that you ascend your energy, and I'm definitely exploring those as of right now. But they're going to be delays, they're going to be stalls, they're going to be things like this because they don't want you to figure them out. They're sins for a reason, right? They're demons for a reason. So I am conquering them. I am conquering them to the best of my ability, and I will reflect it artistically with you with a 7-track EP DVD. Think Beyonce Lemonade when it first came out. I hope you guys like it. Okay. Other things to be concerned about. Again, your discount code in the public is SLAIN, SLAIN. I do have a nationwide prayer to render. Just a brief word of advice really, really quickly. I do not read missing persons unless the family asks me. Let me put this into perspective for you. My loved one is missing. I log on the internet and I see somebody I do not know talking about my family member and where they are. Yes, it could be helpful, but not every family believes in what we believe. So out of respect, I will never read a missing persons case unless the family asks me. Okay. That's just respect. Like, so please stop sending me these missing persons cases to read. I understand that you're nosy. We are nosy here. If we weren't, then I wouldn't be using my tarot card to find out these celebrities' business. But there is a level of respect that you have to have when you move with spirit. So just please assist me in moving the correct way. Sometimes when my audience screams to do something, I'll fold and I'll do it because I'm a people pleaser. It's what I do. But I have to move with respect. There's a lot of missing stuff happening right now that I'm not going to touch out of respect for the people that are directly involved with that person. Secondly, murders or anything dealing with death, I no longer want to talk about on this show. It's very heavy energy. If you didn't realize last week before I tapped out, there was somebody that brought something to me and I had to end the whole goddamn show. Now that didn't affect me for the rest of the week, or it could have, now that I'm thinking about it. But I those are reserved for private sessions. Okay. Even a text message reading is more private than to the general public, because you start talking about something, the audience's energy will start to shift, and then I'm affected by it because I'm a Heyoka empath. Okay. And I feel everything. So reserve death. You can ask about like a message from your mother or something. That's okay. But dealing with murder and death and grimacing activity, yes, I'm strong, bitch. But at the same time, who want to deal with that when you could just simply ask about your baby daddy and everybody have a laugh and a kiki and be fine? Okay, so order of operation. Order of operation. Secondly, if you're asking me when you are going to be due, it would help me if you would give me the date that you're supposed to be due. Because what I get in my mind is singularly numbers, and then I conjugate it to your situation to make it make sense. If you don't give a psychic context, it's definitely difficult to perceive the information for you. However, I don't really need context. Excuse me. I've just been overly exerting myself, so I'm asking for you to make it a little easier for me this week. Okay? That's all. That's all. Okay, so that's gonna coincide with the word that I have for you today: slaying demons. Okay. First and foremost, I want to say that last week I was made aware of a demon that was in my reality, brought forth by somebody that I used to fucking talk to. Okay. This demon is categorized as Draconis in my tarot card deck, and he's very, very sneaky. First, before I even and that. Let me go back. That was the reason in which I had to tap out energetically last week, because I was addressed and faced with an energy that is undesired, and it took me a minute to recognize it, first, because demons are sneaky. And second, I had to do my due diligence in getting it the fuck away from me before I embrace anybody else. That's called being respectful as a psychic. Okay, that's called me taking care of me so I can take care of you. When I was presented with, first of all, let's educate real quick. What is a demon? A demon is a entity, whether it has physical form or not, that is a conscious manifestation of things, energy, feelings, vibration that we as human beings deem evil. And if you know, the Bible has its own, and then this is largely based on cultural belief system and your belief system therein. Okay. However, there's positive and negative things in this reality all the time. Angels are here, demons are here. There are things in between that are here, such as the Djinn. But this is going to be like a crash course on slaying your demons. First, understanding what a demon is. A demon is a collective vibration of something that we deem evil or negative that has plagued our reality both through physical form or in the ethers. For example, my ex, not the most recent one, not the one from Canada, but the most recent ex. I ushered him back into my reality. Then I quickly dismissed him. Then I ushered him back in. Then I quickly dismissed him. When he was not around me, I found him in other people. Does this make sense? So for those of you guys who are girls who consistently ask me, why do I keep finding niggas that's married? Why do I keep attracting users? Why do I keep attracting people who move in this certain way? You just dismissed it from one physical person and it remanifests in other people. At first, I thought this was just me being a hoe and a trick, which I am.
Dick do be tasting better after it come out my
Okay. However, that same energy started manifesting with other people that I'm talking to. This usury spirit, this entitled spirit, this audacious spirit that believes that what's yours is mine. And I was faced with it. Okay. So first, understanding what a demon is. Second, recognizing the demons that are plaguing your reality. That then goes to say, can demons transfer from one person to another? Yes, based upon the spiritual gift of empathy.
Woo, that'll do it.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Okay, so again, understanding what a demon is, recognizing what the physical reflections of demonic activity in your livelihood are. Then you ask me the question, well, how do you recognize it? Look at the patterns of negative energy in your livelihood. you've been speaking, I can't win for losing. So you've opened up a portal for a demon of poverty to run rampant in your reality. So every time you get a job, that money's going somewhere else. Okay. Now, there is a school of study called demonology that classifies these demons. This would in fact be a common thread of people who've experienced similar negative emotions. Okay, that and they've based on culture, religion, and belief, they categorize them as specific entities. Why do they do this? Because if you can name something, you can take ownership of that thing. Okay, this is fake fallacy, fake ass bitch energy. Literally. Okay. So as a magical practitioner and a creator and an artist, I capture emotions, both positive and negative, and reflect them in my tarot so that I can read you better. Does that make sense? Now, your job as a person trying to rid themselves of the negative vibrations that are keeping you bound, i.e. slaying the demons, you need to recognize the patterns in which have kept you bound negatively, and then you need to put a name to it. Okay, I don't care if it's a traditional name from the Christian dialect of demonology, or if it's a Hindu demon or God, or a Vaudu demon or God. They have qualities. And if you go back, I don't know if everybody can do this. I've done this for as long as I can remember. If you sit back and really think about the patterns of negativity, they'll appear to you in your mind's eye. I had a crazy ass dream last night, and I dreamed of people I no longer fuck with. And one of them was on a leash, and a demon was holding it on a leash. And typically when I dream of demons, it is for other people. I never really perceive my own. Okay, consciously, I have to actually go into meditation and say, I call you forth. You need to make your presence known so I can beat your motherfucking ass, bitch. No shade. Okay. Okay. So I had a dream, and this big ass demon, and they recognize me. They see me that I'm there, but they don't fuck with me, right? So I always feel like I'm observing the demons on other people. I had a dream. A demon was on a leash. One was on her back. One of them held a blindfold behind her neck. And then there were demons that were like running rampant around her feet, right? I'm conscious in this dream. I'm consciously astral projecting at this point. Like I recognize that I'm not in a positive place in dream state. And I don't know, raise your hand if your dreams have been going crazy too, because here recently, my dreams have been out of control, like just straight up out of control. It was like a line of them. It was a line. They were headed somewhere, and it was like a line of people that I had to cut off. Right. I saw them clear as day, and they were all tortured in a different way. One of them had demons like ripping their shoulders off, right? Another one had a demon just like scratching her eyes, and they would grow back, and then it would scratch it again. And I'm bearing witness to all of this, right? And so as I'm having this dream, I wake up in a terrible mood. I wake up as Boots Lefferson in my tarot deck, ready to siphon this negative energy and figure out what it is. And I'm like, why am I seeing this shit right now? Because you've slain a demon, and they upset with you. Okay, well, what demon did I slay? Right? I had to ask the question. I saw the Draconis tarot card in my mind's eye, and Draconis is a character that has been created out of the guise of one of my exes, who actually got over on me. $100,000 in the bank got over on me. Okay. And you might ask the question, well, how can you be so highly intuitive and you fall for some shit like that? Because I didn't want to believe it. Okay, this is why it's difficult for psychics to read themselves. We don't want to believe negative shit. We want to believe the positive. So I shut off my psychic mind when it comes to love, and I know not to make that mistake again. That leads me to my fourth question. Once we identify them, you can identify them with dreams. You can identify them. You can ask God for signs and symbols of the demons or the collective negative energy of patterns that have plagued your reality. And then fourth, what do you do? How do you slay them? Well, that's a multitude of different ways. I like to turn to my cauldron. Okay. There are a plethora of banishment spells that are on my website, and I on Sunday I dropped what I've done to slay the demon in my reality, that demon being Draconis. And it's called the 3 C's. The 3 C's of renewal and or new beginning. Okay, it comes with Cerberus's protection spell. It comes with the clear, crystal clear spell for a new beginning. It comes from the cloaking spell. And the cloaking spell is to conceal you. Cerberus's protection spell is to protect you, and the crystal clear spell is for a new beginning. All of those spells are on my website right now, and it's exactly what I did over the past 3 days to get myself together. Now on Sunday, it was the day of renewal, and I finally cast it with my mother again. Yeah, we did the yeah. We did, it's supposed to be the 3 Kings spell, but we ended up doing the 3 Trees spell instead. She switched the spell up. And it is a spell to usher in, after the new beginning is ushered in, what do you want to create? And we put the wishes in the ground. And I got those seeds from Joshua. It's a Joshua tree that I got from the Grand Canyon out there in Vegas when I went out there. And I purchased those, and they're really weird looking trees that I hope will germinate and be a physical representation of the wishes that we've made. Let's review really quickly how to slay your demons. First, understanding what a demon is. That was my personal explanation. You do your research and your due diligence and craft what that means to you. Second, we have to identify the demons that plague our reality. Demon, that being negative patterns of vibration in our reality. If you're consistently attracting poverty, if you're consistently attracting niggas, okay, if you are consistently attracting people that don't mean you well in your reality,
nigga, please.
Okay. We have to identify that is plaguing us. 3, we have to put a name to it, whether it's a traditional name that you can find on the motherfucking goddamn gay Google, or whether it is something that you name. Because when you put a name to something, you take ownership of it. Number 4, banish it from your reality. For some people, that is as simple as recognizing it and doing something different. That's what my mother claims to be her way. Acknowledging that, oh my God, I've been plagued by this. Oh my God. And let's be clear, you work with these demons. Okay, let's be clear. You the one that decided to usher in that nigga that you knew was after your purse strings out of quote unquote love. Maybe that's why I saw them scratching the eyes, because we don't see clearly when they're plaguing our reality, but we have to identify them. We have to name them. Then we have to take either ownership of them or we banish them. Okay, now I've taken ownership of the sex demons that plague my reality, because sex magic is something that is very potent, and it works for me. So I work with my succubus Jezebel, and she's also located in my tarot deck as well. Okay. But that just goes along with what I believe. Now, Christians will say you have to banish them. Okay, you have to get rid of them. I work with them. And as you can see, when you do work with demons, they trigger your allergies. They make your dreams go crazy. You'll start to feel like you're alone. You'll start to feel like you're under spiritual attack. And that's where my cauldron comes into place. If you are a believer in magic, I got you covered. The same exact thing I did over the weekend since Friday is located on my website. I'm giving it to you because I want you to rid yourself of what I had to rid myself of. And then, you can blame niggas. You can blame the world. You can blame your external circumstances, or you can take ownership of what you've done to coerce with these demons. Work with them, build a team, or dismiss them from your reality. The choice is yours. And I don't know about you, but all season 7, I am hell-bent on elevating my audience. Okay, as you can see, I've been dropping gems like a motherfucker at the expense of me reading you in the way that I should, because y'all need this. Okay, and when you're under attack, it don't feel good. It don't feel good. When you recognize that you've been under attack, it does not feel good. I woke up today and I saw what I thought was a goddamn locust. Okay, no shade. I thought it was a goddamn locust. And locusts are indeed a sign of not positive activity. So pestilence, such as flies, rats, rodents, all that shit. I saw the goddamn locust, and this girl said this is not a locust. It is called a Kitadid. And so I get on the Google trying to figure out what the hell that is. The Kitadid is a symbol of protection. How is this possible? How do I see a random ass bug that looked like a goddamn leaf in the midst of me hot tubbing in the morning getting y'all readers together? It's a sign from the universe, and God works with us like that. So you need to ask for these signs too, bitch. The katydid is also a symbol of protection, and so if you're seeing them regularly, it could be indicative of either an upcoming attack, an attack that has been avoided. This could be physical or spiritual, or a sign that it is happening now. Okay? There's no other way. I just know how spirit talks to me. So I know for a fact the demons were slain. I know for a fact you guys helped with that because a lot of you guys commented on that post. And instead of it being like a commercial, I think this is magic over here. Okay, the fact that you decided to drop what you are ridding yourself of, we come together as a collective like my coven did, and I guarantee it might not feel good right now because the week just started and we just slayed them. But by the end of the week, when we rejoice at the cookout, bitch, we're going to feel better than we have ever. Thank God for the recognition of the demons that have plagued my reality, the unconscious demons, pulling at my purse strings, pulling at my heavenly virtue, making me feel like I've been going fucking crazy. You not. You've been plagued. We all are plagued because as above, so below, and we're in the earth. Okay? Be conscious, recognize them, and slay your demons today. If you want some more spiritual knowledge, I am teaching a class on September the 17th. I do believe it was. I think it was. Don't get me the line, bitch. I'm teaching a class. And it is a class on grooming your gifts. It's the most expensive class that I am teaching, and your discount code does work for that. Again, this discount code is code SLAIN. I will be right back. I do want to at least have 10 minutes to read with you with my new tarot card deck with the Generation 7 tarot in there. So I will, but first we have to talk about Maui. I'm not even going to throw this to break. I'm just going to go right into it real quick. So let's go ahead and talk about Maui. Aloha, everybody. So it has come to my attention that Maui is on fucking fire. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit more serious with this because it does deal with life and death. Deadly wildfires in Hawaii, which killed over 100 people and forced thousands to evacuate, were fueled by a mix of land and atmosphere conditions that can create fire weather. A massive blaze destroyed much of the historic town of Lahaina on Maui, and the search for victims continues as hundreds remain missing. What caused the fire? An investigation is underway to determine what exactly sparked the fire. The cause has not been officially determined. A lot of you guys have sent me conspiracies about this. A lot of you guys have sent me content about this and want me to read this. I will not. And the reason why is because it deals with death. Hundreds of people who have died. This is not propaganda. This is not something for me to pull tarot on and tell you what the hell happened or the conspiracies they're in. This is a time for us to come together in prayer and spiritual ascension so that we can metaphysically benefit the people that are affected by this fire. I have gifted $5,000 to a charity that I looked up, and I will drop that charity in my story so I can render my support with this. Okay. And again, going back to Mama, this is not our place. This is not our place. It don't matter how it started. People have lost their lives. Okay, so this is not a time for us to be conspiracy theorists. This is a time to come together and urge the energy to actually bless them. One thing that I do want to make note of is that there is one lone house out of all of the houses that were affected by the fire. Okay, and it's one lone house that stood still and was unshaken and unaffected by that fire. I did pull cards on that, and it definitely said that there is a magical practitioner that lived there, and they casted a hell of a protection spell. How in the hell is all of the houses around this one house done burnt down, but that house is not, and they're still there? They sat there in that house and watched all the blaze around them, prayed up, and did not get affected. You can't tell me God ain't real. You can't tell me God ain't real. You can't tell me. You can't tell me God ain't real. You can't tell me. You can't tell me God ain't real. You can't tell me God ain't real. You can't tell me God ain't real. You can't tell me. You can't tell me there ain't a savior. You can't tell me there ain't no source. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. At this point, fuck a naysayer, bitch. How is that possible? How? I'm sorry, I got a little passionate there. Forgive me. I'm not angry, I'm passionate. Okay, I'm passionate, I'm sorry. How is that possible? How? Oh, coincidence. Oh, this, all that. I'll kiss the blackest part of my ass. And because of that, because I know God is real, things like that have happened to me since I was a child. And for y'all, that is metaphysical. That is, I can't believe this. But I prove the unbelievable every day, don't I? Don't I? Don't I? Don't I? Don't I? Ain't I? Ain't I? Okay. So let us pray for Maui. Okay? Let us pray for them because we know God's real. God of the universe, God of love, God of light, I come to you in direct connection. And bless those that can't bless themselves at this time, God. Give them the strength and for them to find their homes. Let them be discovered, God. Those who are missing underneath the ashes and the rubble, give them a light in the midst of the darkness. In the darkness that they might be exhibiting their livelihood in. Preserve the culture. Preserve the ancestry of Hawaii. Let them and their ancestors rise like the volcanoes located on the land, on their land. Bless those who have gone impoverished from this situation, God. I tune my energy to the vibrancy and the bounce backedness that will muster from such a resilient people. Amen. Ashe. So mote it be. Oh, so mote it be. I'm drenched in spirit today, guys. When you slay demons, bitch, hit a little different, don't it? All right, I am going to throw this to break right quick. Sip a little of this nasty-ass Sunjoy. And this is one of my favorite songs. It's called Black Box, and I think it's very fitting to what we just got done talking about. Get your questions ready, but for now, drop a pin and tell me where you're watching from. Code SLAIN, SLAIN, is your discount code this week, and I'll be right back. What up, Detroit? What up, ATL?
It's not real. The hurt that you are feeling is not at all appealing. You know
What up, BA?
yourself again.
What up, Mississippi? What up, Memphis?
The trial is almost over. You taste it 'cause you've chosen. And if you need some guidance, I'll be here. No fear.
Hey!
I know what you have been through. I feel that they have tried you. So if you need I have pressure to them. I put the pressure to them. They don't let me let them do it.
All right. Okay, so this is the first day I am reading Generation 7 Bootz Tarot. There are some new energies in this tarot deck here. Yeah, feel free to be patient with me. Also, I do have the Bootz Tarot Cartomancy here as well. Okay, these are the new playing cards that I will be reading from. And you guys know Cartomancy is one of the cheap reads. I'm getting better with them. So if you have any questions in terms of that, give me a jack, club. No, give me a club, diamond, heart, or spade in terms of that in the comment section with emojis, and I'll pull a cartomancy card for you, okay? Let me get the tip jar open and run it. Again, code SLANG is your discount code. Let's see exactly where we are at. And again, cookout tickets are available on my website, and my outfit is phenomenal. It is stellar, and I cannot wait for you guys to bear witness to that. Jalen Josie, oh my God, I met you at the Ari Lennox concert. She opened up for Ari. What's stopping me from being a successful singer? And am I going to get my big break soon? Let's see what's stopping you. What's stopping you is you not realizing that you're already a successful singer. Okay. Josie, what is stopping you, and I'm going to echo this off of when I met you, I don't feel like you understand how good you are. That's the first thing. You can't recognize how talented you are. Okay. And secondly, the standard of success is an expectation that you did not set for yourself. Girl, you've been on tour with Ari Lennox. Okay. You opened up for her. For some who are trying to get to even that point, you are successful. Okay. So I need you to change your mind and say that I am a successful singer. And your big break is happening in the month of November 2023. Okay. And round of applause for you because you are the first one that actually got read from Generation 7 Bootz Tarot. So congratulations. Yeah. Cool. And if y'all don't know who she is, baby girl can blow. She can blow down, bitch. No shade. Okay, let's come over here to the motherfucking YouTube. Mother, will my insurance check come? The Baron shows up upright. That is a hell to the no.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is the first Generation 7 Bootz Tarot card upright. This is Mars showing up upright. I feel like you anticipating this is causing poison to you. The Baron plus Mars. Can I get a clarifier, please? The Doppelganger shows up upright. You can petition for this, but I feel like it's going to be vastly delayed before it comes through. I would, what happens if she gets a second opinion? The Karman card shows up upright. This is karma when it comes to you. I think that you have stolen or you have done something shiesty, and this is the universe's way of getting back to you. This is a blessing delayed, not denied, though.
How you doing?
Okay. Will I ever conceive or should I look into other options? Oh, I just got done talking about this motherfucker. Draconis shows up upright.
Finish her.
But there's a miracle. Do you believe in miracles is the question. Okay. Also a Generation 7 Bootz Tarot card. That is Chi. Chi is a fantastical child of me and Erykah Badu's that is in my imaginatory mind. As you can see, there's an egg on the card. In the midst of that egg, it's Chi. Okay. So I'm educating you on my tarot card deck. I'm going to say that you might want to seek some assistance, but I believe that you will conceive naturally. Okay. Just stop doing meth.
You're still on meth, Cheryl.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if you do meth or not. Let's come over here. Money reading for Lauren. The lust card shows up upright. Your desire is actually being appeased by the universe at this time. If you want a bag, go after a bag, and you ain't gonna have to go fish because you're gonna get a bag, honey. Okay.
Go fish, nigga!
That tells me that it's immediate. Something's happening right now for your financial uplifting. My life has been so hard this year, but I'm pushing through. Will I move into a new place soon? Yes, you will. Queen Fraser shows up upright. This is before Thanksgiving of 2023. Congratulations on masturbations.
The baby hairs have definitely moved past the eyebrows into her vision because the bitch can't see clearly at all.
Natalie, when all this is a reading deluxe from Natalie down here. Again, the tip jar is up. And when will I move into my new apartment? The Reaper shows up in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune shows up upright in the third week of September of 2023. By October, by Halloween.
Here we go again.
She said, will she have children? The Gatekeeper shows up upright. That tells me when it's time. Okay. The answer is yes. When will I be an official manager? P.S. I love you. I love you more. Let's see. Girl, this ain't here. This ain't here. Oh, there goes the spirit card. When you quit that job and get a bang.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ha. Hold up. Not the bang. The bang. Oh. No.
Okay. You got to quit that job. I don't feel like there's upward mobility where you are. We got some 2 customer service up in here. With this in the message, okay. So she. Okay, y'all get my motherfucking nerves. Leave me the hell alone. With child. Okay. Let's see where we at. Boots, can I get a good news reading? Yes, you can. The graduate shows up upright. You are done with a particular phase. I feel like I am too. You are done with a particular phase, and you can actually stand in the sun, if you will. This is optimism that is natural with you. You don't have to force think. It's just a natural thing that is going to be occurring with you where you feel like, oh my God, the dark days are over. Stress-free queen. I love your username. That is a brilliant affirmation. Porcelain shows up upright. Perfection is something that you're relinquishing. I feel like you might be a perfectionist, and I feel like because you're identifying that with yourself, you're kind of just letting things happen the way that they're gonna happen. Being a perfectionist sucks because you're chasing a goal that doesn't exist. Okay. Raise your hand if you're a perfectionist. Let me help you real quick. The idea of perfection is in the guise of each individual. So there are like what, 1 billion people on this planet. There's 1 billion ways to be perfect. You'll never reach it. And if I give you that information, hopefully that can like snap somebody out of it. I think you naturally snapped out of it though. And I feel like now you are taking things as they come, sucking the dicks as they come. Hallelujah. 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 Hey! Okay. Oh my God. Djinn Bootz, look. Oh my God. I love this. I get so excited with my tarot. I'm so sorry. This is the first time I'm pulling this. I love it. Okay. She said, Boots, what can I do to feel like myself again? First of all, stop being so critical of yourself. Loch Nassar shows up in reverse. That's basically saying that you are overly judgmental of yourself. Djinn Bootz is talking about a divine partnership. I'm going to reckon with the fact that I do feel like you know a twin flame in this reality, and I feel like you need to coerce with them in order to feel like yourself again. Okay? So coercing with somebody that you could have neglected or cut off or shaded.
Shade comes from reading. Reading came first. Reading is the real art form of insult. Then reading became a developed form where it became shade. Shade is, I don't tell you you're ugly, but I don't have to tell you because you know you're ugly.
Okay.
And that's shade.
Now that's shade, honey. That is. Okay, let's come over here. Bonita Boots. Excuse me. Is that an insult? No, I think that means sexy in Spanish.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Well, Bonita Boots, can you tell me a little bit about the person coming into my love life? Yeah, hold on. Let me see what they got going on. They are a bit of a homebody. They're also older than you. I feel like they'll be coming to you in the color red. The elder showing up. I feel like they're gonna give love another try because at this point I feel like they've given up on it. Raise your hand if you've given up on it. This is what I'm gonna say. Just because you give up on love doesn't mean Aphrodite has given up on you. Okay. Sometimes we have to throw in the towel in order to re-enter a new ring. Okay. And I feel like that is exactly where I'm at right now. So I haven't given up on it. I just am not looking. And I swear these sex toys is everything. And I mean, you can't become pregnant by a sex toy.
You are not the father.
I'm just telling you what I know. A spiritual reading for Necromancer Jimmy. The totem card shows up upright. Bury the item. Literally, that's what it's saying. And can we give a congratulations for Jimmy? You in that group casting like Beyonce. Thank you for getting your shit together.
Beyonce. You know who you really look like? You look like Luther Vandross.
Will my esthetician career be successful? Yes, you have a lot of support around you with whatever it is that you want to do. I feel like it's untapped support though.
So, like I've been advising a lot of my business people here recently, you need to get a MailChimp, okay? And I'm not talking about the monkey. I'm talking about an application. What it does is it integrates every email that you send an email to, and you can blast them. You know, is how I do my newsletter. I'm not skimp on how I run this shit. But MailChimp, get that, and then start advertising yourself through people who already know you. Most of your support when you start a business comes from people that you know or know of you, okay? This is why social media is so potent. Facebook especially, because Facebook started when it was really about people that you know. And then I blew up on Facebook, and then it's like, okay, I don't know y'all hoes no more. Work that angle. Will I be successful in my 30s? Bruella shows up in reverse. If your black ass stops stealing. What the fuck? What's holding me back in love? The Marvel Tarot card shows up upright. You always speak about what you don't have, and you're not necessarily thinking about what it is that you are going to acquire. Okay, you need to have affirmative speech when it is when you're trying to find what you're looking for. Okay, why do I feel like he's not telling me the truth on how he really feels about me? The Brandon Tarot card shows up upright. He's presenting himself in a way that is not convincing. Most niggas do. Most niggas don't like to be vulnerable or tender with you. Tender. I need to tenderize them ribs I'm gonna cook. Anyway, yeah, so he's actually being honest with you. It's just like how Brandon would communicate. Hey, bro, I don't like to show my feelings too often. You really don't. Hey, that's what you for. You overly expressive. I don't say shit. And keep it that way. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I just want to let y'all know that, you know, I don't care if you big or small or you on the roof. I fuck with you. Brandon. Hey, okay, let's proceed. I have a client in 1 minute. I'm about to text her because I want more time with you guys. She's probably watching right now anyway. Dr. Sentai, I'm about to send you a voicemail. Hi, Dr. Sentai. How are you? I'll be right with you. I'm going to do 5 more minutes with my girls, and then I will call your phone for your appointment, okay? And we're going to go the same amount of time. I just want to spend a little bit more time in the public eye today. I hope you don't mind. All right, cool. I love y'all. Where's my lipstick? I don't know where that lipstick is. Oh, well, yes, you are definitely a tourist. This is so me. Yeah, girl, you already know. Oh, hit send, Boots, hit send. Okay. I'll spend a little bit more time with y'all, just a little bit, okay? Because I still got to get that bone reading off. Let's do one lap, and then I'll get the bone reading off. Let's see if anything else came up in this tip jar. And again, that tip jar code SLAIN is what you want to use, SLAIN. General reading for Mayas. The Judge card shows up in reverse. Stop being so mad all the time. Mayas, you overthink yourself into a depression, and you got to stop doing that. This is saying do something that makes yourself or brings you joy at the beginning of your day. Over here on the YouTube, what is the root of my bad breath?
Because now it's the problem. I was smoking crack on live. That's me. That's me. Let me smoke crack on my live. Okay, girl, whenever that was, if I want to see her smoke crack on my, not that's me. If you want to send me money for a reading while I'm smoking crack, that was on y'all. Okay, now I still read. But girl, I'm gonna shut up because now it's a problem.
The Oracle shows up upright. At first, I thought it was a rotting tooth, but this is actually talking about it's genetic. The Oracle shows up upright. I don't know if halitosis is it runs hereditarily or anything like that, but this is this is, you know, this is something. Is it fixable? Can she fix this shit? Yeah, the pure card shows up. I mean, the pew card shows up upright. This is a fixable thing, you know. And just empathizing with you real quick. All jokes aside, I have a niece who was born with a smell. Okay, let's just say that she has a natural odor to her, and it's very difficult. She was bullied a lot. I mean, she had to like transfer schools and shit like that. But the good news is, in this case, this is a fixable issue. I do empathize with people whose body produces something that could be distasteful to the other folk. This is more than just a breath mint and some halls, bitch. This is something I feel like can, I don't know if this is surgical, medical, or something, but there's something that can be done. I would seek a second opinion about this, and I feel like you're not going into next year with that stink ass breath, bitch. Okay, so it's time to read these motherfucking bones because I still got to talk to my clients today. So I'm going to read these bones real quick. Next day appointments. I don't know if I made them available today, but they should be. Let me see something real quick. Give me a minute.
Next question, Tamika. Stop trying to motherfucking play before you don't get what you need. Next question, Tamika.
Let's see if I have any next day joins available for you guys. Next day. No, I don't. Y'all sold out of them last week. Okay, so I'm making them available right now. I have let's just do 10 5-minute. We'll do 5 15-minute and 2 30-minute appointments. Okay, so if you need to see me tomorrow, you're more than welcome to do that. Give me 1 second while I read these bones for y'all, and then I have to go see the doctor and send confirmation. That's what this is. It's crazy because this bone is not in the set. So something has been cut off, or someone has been cut off. And according to what I talked about earlier, it makes sense as to why this one is off here to the side or fell in my motherfucking lap while the rest of these are here. These bones are going this way. This is ascending. This is a crescendo. This is a vibrancy. This is an increase of energy based upon an endeavor. The wishbone itself is pointing to the right. This is increasing in energy, increasing in space. You are in the right space, even though it might not feel like it. As awkward as it was for that bone to fall in my lap, this is probably how you feel right now. But going towards Wednesday and Thursday, you'll be like, you know what, bitch, I got this. Okay, there's a confirmation happening here, an affirmation of confidence happening here with you, especially going off into Thursday of this week. The weekend is going to be fun as fuck. Okay, there are 3 bones right here that make a looks to me like an equilateral triangle. So if that's the case, congruency, harmony is here based upon your weekend. Watch out for the flying monkeys, though. I feel like people gonna not try you, but tempt you, and it's not the people as much as it is that energy that you have rid yourself of. The main artery bones are cool, though. So I feel like you are, for the most part, going through the motions. It can somewhat feel a little stuck or redundant. But going into Wednesday and Thursday, report back to me because I feel like that's where your reckoning is. With that being said, you guys, I love you so, so much. Thank you for bearing with me today as I'm coming out of, I don't know if it's a spiritual reckoning or a battle or whatever the hell it is. Hopefully the show is as entertaining as it always is. I cannot wait to see my girls on Saturday. I am so, so looking forward to spending time with you. I love you. And if nobody's told you this today, you literally mean the world to me, bitch. Okay. I couldn't have done any of this without you. And I'm extremely grateful. Have a great day. And if I've been a blessing to you, just be a blessing to somebody else, whatever that means to you. Have a good rest of your day, guys. And thank you for tuning in. 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 Because now it's a problem. I think one can't get so sweet like a diabetic come through.
I know kung fu. I will chop you up and use you as a butter roll. It gets hectic, but I cook one gas or electric. Everything I make has a nice flavor, and the shape of my cake is geometric. Upset, you know, skipping the line. Who's next? These boots make a sexy ass chef. I got no breasts, but I dress to impress. I pay. Get the tea like Ricky Lay. Serve a double man brown like my name is Mary Kay. And Ashley, I'll never be Ashley.